Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to discuss Ponies and their overjoy for Xbox potentially going third party. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight at the expense of the Ponies while we do our damnedest to damage control Xbox games going third party. Oh my goodness, what a freaking day to wait till then. What's up, Mr. Cabbage? They want, oh, dude, you know what? Part of me wants to say, Phil, drop every single Xbox on freaking PlayStation at the same time because I want to see these Xbox games absolutely outsell every single PlayStation Super AAA banger that they've ever put out. I would love to see that. I mean, if they drop Halo, it's over, man. It's over for the Ponies. They'll be buying it, and all the Ponies on Twitter will be like, "Stop, guys! You're making Xbox games look good. I can't believe they're outselling God of War and everything else, man. Just look at Halo and freaking Forza Horizon 5 go." Oh, to be getting games. Yeah, they do. I remember they freaking hated our games. Hey, what's up, Reforged? Retro Gamer? I thought it said Reforged Gaming for a minute. I was like, oh gosh. I was like, great, Reforged is back, trying to get more freaking... What's up, Jedi Knight? So, I know, did you guys watch that little funny video I put out? I was just trying to bring you guys Phil Spencer's speech early. You know what I mean? Phil Spencer's speech a little bit early so that you guys aren't going through the whole weekend worrying about this stuff. I wanted to get that out as quick as possible. Phil either walks out, say Sony ain't getting shit, and drops the mic, or they may as well sell on to the sunset and go third party. I think it's going to be a little bit less dramatic than what a lot of people are making it. Do I think Starfield's coming to PlayStation? Possibly. I do. I think there's a lot of Bethesda fans over on PlayStation, and I feel that them making Starfield exclusive to Xbox really divided Bethesda. I think there's a lot of division in Bethesda right now over that. Because a lot of those guys feel passionately about their fans. I mean, and why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? I personally like having a game like Starfield ripped out of the hands of people that genuinely wanted to play that game, and told to go buy an Xbox if they want to play it. I mean, that's some pretty petty shit, to be completely honest with you. And as a gamer, deep down, I do feel for them. I do. Because I know that the people that wanted to play Starfield are not the little stupid ponies that are over there on Twitter that are bragging about sales and blah, blah, blah. Like, the people that wanted to play Starfield are gamers like you and me. Like we're all gamers. And this us against them shit, dude, has got to end. It does. And if one thing could come out of the sacrificing of Xbox as a brand, hopefully it brings gamers together and we pressure Sony to do the same thing. Because let's face it, dude, if a $3 trillion company can't stay afloat without bringing their games to multiple platforms, there's no freaking way that Sony or Nintendo are going to be able to continue to do this longer. Let's face it, most of us console gamers, us older console gamers, we're aging out. We're getting to the point where we're like, man, we're just going to buy a PC. Not buying a PlayStation, only a PC. I mean, my best advice to anybody that is really going to struggle with this, if this is going to make you struggle, honestly, if Xbox games going to PlayStation or Nintendo is going to make you struggle and give you anxiety and cause you to be depressed or anything like that, I suggest getting a PC and stop worrying about it. Who cares? Who cares about these plastic boxes? If anything, the sales of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S and Nintendo Switch, if anything, those numbers should tell you one thing only. And they should paint this picture very well for you, that there are about, at max, all the time, 200 million console owners. Out of 7 billion people on this planet, there are 200 million of them that will buy and invest in a console. That there should tell you everything you need to know about why Xbox would be doing what they potentially might be doing. There's just not enough. There's just not enough console players out there to buy these exclusives. And if you look at PlayStation's numbers, not even 10% of PlayStation 5 owners will buy PlayStation exclusive games. The attachment rate is so low and the production costs are so high that they don't have any choice but to go PC, but to go third party. I think both of them. I think PlayStation should be really entertaining this thought as well. I don't know how else to say that. I mean, if a $3 trillion company can't do that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I think that we're at an impasse with gaming and consoles and just the nonsense that happens. Obviously, there's a lot of focus on consolidating the gaming market as we know it right now. I mean, we've got Xbox buying studios, we got Tencent buying studios, we've got PlayStation trying to buy studios. We've got the whole gaming industry pretty much in a fight to consolidate as much talent and as much IP as they can. Do you think Xbox will make their mixed reality headset? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think I don't think that's really something that Xbox is looking into doing right now. To be completely honest with you, man, when I read Phil Spencer's, because at first I was starting to think that, yeah, dude, this is just a targeted takedown by the corrupt gaming media to try to get Xbox to force its hand or to install doubt in Xbox gamers or potential buyers, or to pretty much make to make Xbox look bad, to make Xbox look bad. That's what it looked like. A targeted takedown due to the underwhelming PlayStation showcase, the state of play the other day. I thought that's pretty much what this was. You've got all these media outlets coming out and saying this stuff, and then every day it's a new game they're adding to like the so-called leaks or whatever, talking about like Starfield and Indiana Jones, and then you step back and you think, you're like, okay, what's going on? And then you ask yourself that question. No, dude, there's no reason the Xbox would finally, dude, Xbox literally just did a showcase a couple weeks ago showing us 4 amazing games that are coming to Xbox this year and Visions of Mana. And so does that look like a platform that I mean, to me, that looks like a platform that's finally getting its feet under it, that's going to be able to start delivering on the promises of one game every freaking quarter and be able to, push that through. And then now all of a sudden, PlayStation comes out and doesn't show any first party games. And now all of a sudden, all this focus on Microsoft and bringing games to like being third party when we all pretty much know, we know, the writing's on the wall that like Hi-Fi Rush is going to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. We know that. That doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Why wouldn't it? I mean, seriously, why wouldn't it? The game's not like a mascot for Xbox. I mean, Xbox gamers talked about it for a few days and then they were pretty much like, okay, we're over it. I know for a fact that I played it for a couple hours and I was like, dude, I don't care about this game that much. I mean, it's cool. It was a nice little surprise, shadow drop, but I don't care about Hi-Fi Rush enough to be like, man, I want to have this game forever. But when we start talking about games like Gears of War, now they're trying to say that Gears of War is coming to PlayStation and Xbox, that's when I start to think that, look, man, this is obviously a targeted takedown. I mean, it's not like, I mean, they're not being completely dishonest, but we know the kind of games that Xbox is thinking about bringing to cross-platform. We know the kind of games that Xbox is going to do that. Xbox isn't going to go out of their way to like, bring like Xbox first party games, but I could potentially see them doing this, and I wouldn't be mad about it. Games like Starfield launching on PlayStation a year later. Like any games that come from like Bethesda or Activision, like I could easily see that because there's a fan base for those games on the PlayStation. Do I think it's cool for them to do that? No, not really. To be completely honest with you, I would rather have everybody get the game day and date so that they can all enjoy it, so that we can talk about it as gamers and have that there to strengthen our bonds as gamers, And this whole, I don't know, guys. I've always kind of never really cared about like exclusive this or exclusive that. I've always just done what needs to be done so that I can play the games that look exciting to me. If a game on Xbox looks exciting to me, I buy an Xbox. I wasn't even going to buy an Xbox in the PS4 generation until I saw Forza Horizon 3, and I was like, oh, I got to buy one. I cannot go through the rest of my life without playing this game. Like, I have to own this game. And actually, it was when Blizzard Mountain came out, and I was like, yep, dude, I got to own this. I have to own this. And just buying that game, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start buying other games on my Xbox One. I bought like, what was it? That was right around the time when For Honor came out. So I bought that one on Xbox. I had friends at work that were going to buy that and play it with me, and that's an online game, so I bought that on Xbox, and I started buying more online games on the Xbox than I did on the PlayStation. So yeah, dude, I've always just been in that mindset where, yeah, dude, I don't care, but having the platform that we buy our games from being PlayStation, that could potentially raise the cost of the console. I'm a PlayStation fan, but I think I have to take the dream. What was that? The dream of playing Gears of War on PS to the graves. I don't think that we are. What are we supposed to stand up to? What are we going to stand up to, Storm P? I get what you guys are saying, dude. I get what you guys are saying, but if this is already set in stone, bro, it's already set in stone. What can we do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna go in mass and sell all our Xboxes to freaking to GameStop? I mean, we can do that if you guys want. If you guys want to protest, I'll do that with you. I will go with you and take in my Xbox and trade it in, and buy a couple more sticks of memory for my PC so I can still play my Xbox games. I mean, if you guys want to do that, that's fine. I mean, I've got so much money invested in Xbox, bro, and I buy all my games digitally, that if they really are getting out of the console business or they are going third party or something like that, that really sucks, man. But I'll tell you what, like, being this uncertain, I won't buy any more games that aren't first party on Xbox. I will just buy everything on PC. That sounds like the safest bet going forward, is to just buy my games on PC, period, and don't even think about entertaining the fact of buying a game on anything else. Yeah, I get what you're saying, user 007, but think about this, guys. I said this earlier, dude. There is a finite amount of gamers that actually buy consoles. There's a finite amount. Like, there are 200 million people that are going to buy a console this generation, next generation, the generation after, and that number is only shrinking. It's only getting smaller. Every generation, more and more gamers are going to PC and forgetting the console experience. 120. I don't think they're going to sell as many PS5s as they did PS4s. I don't think they are. I think that a lot of them people are just going to go to PC. Finite, yeah. There's a finite. There's not more than like 200 million console gamers. Dude, they're going to stop That was supposed to be the point of Game Pass, though, was to increase the people that have access. Yes, obviously. Hey, Frog, what's going on, man? How you been? I've been good. I've been good, McShawn. I've been good. You knew this was going to happen? Like, no, I don't think anybody knew this was going to happen. And I don't think it's as bad as everybody's trying to make it out to be. I do think that Xbox is still going to have exclusives, and I do think that Xbox is still going to have consoles. But, you know, they are in a tricky position, dude. They did lose the most important freaking generation to lose is the beginning of freaking digital games. They lost that generation, bro. Like, that was the generation that they were primed and ready to go. DRM and everything, and boom, it all blew up in their face. And they were too far ahead because they were so forward thinking that now PlayStation got all of that just because they shut their mouth, dude. They just shut up. They just shut up. And now you see PlayStation doing the exact same thing that Xbox was doing last generation without all the fanfare, without all that pushback. There's the consoles that are stagnant. Yeah, the consoles are getting more stagnant because of the exclusive stuff, man, and the locked freaking ecosystems and all of that. But now that you got PlayStation finally opening up and porting their games to PC, dude, it's only a matter of time before the PlayStation sales start going down too. People aren't going to go. I mean, they're going to do the PlayStation is going to meet the same fate that Xbox did last generation. Their sales are going to start drying up here pretty soon, just like it did on Xbox. PC is really not as bad as a lot of PC, and I only paid $10 for it. I get everything. I get all the resolution, freaking textures. I get literally everything for $10 less. $10 less, bro. Tell me how that's a bad thing. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, it doesn't make a lick of freaking sense to me. Are you getting Tomb Raider remastered for Xbox or PC? I'll probably get it on PC if I decide to get it. I applied for a review key for that one, so I'm waiting to see if that comes through. If not, then I don't know. I'll probably just buy it on PC. Until I find out what Xbox is doing, man, with the future of Xbox, bro, I'm buying all my games on PC going forward. Except for Xbox exclusives. I will still buy those on Xbox, but everything else, or if my daughter wants something, on Xbox, I'll buy that for her, but I'm buying, most of my games on PC now. Yeah, PlayStation 2 sold the most, and still, even back then, like, console, go, get out of here. The console space is not growing at all. Like, it's stagnant, dude. The console, they sell the same amount of consoles every freaking year, dude. And all three of these companies are just vying for which one's going to get the most sales out of that. Why do I always got to share with you, dog? PlayStation's going to meet the same fate soon. Dude, what the heck is going on with my internet? Yeah, my internet's like screwing up, man. I'm gonna go, dude. I gotta call freaking. I need to call Xfinity and freak out on them again. Yeah, it's mine. It's saying I'm not receiving enough video. So, all right, my friends. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming by. Sorry that this stream is short, but I need to call them. I thought the Xbox Direct was pretty good. I'm excited about it. All right, guys. I'll see you guys I'll try to do another stream, like Wednesday or something, bro. Tomorrow's my wife's birthday, so I will not be doing anything. Maybe. No, it's been doing this for the last few days. Comcast always slows my internet down like once a year. So I got to call them and freak out on them. So, all right, my friends, we'll see.